can say e-blocks are every in Ghana and United 60. Good.
For 12 years. I got 12 years.
60. What manifesto promise we know? Was it 200? One can say 199.
And even 29.
This was say 199 kra. Because that wasn't the promise. He was emphatic. You want here be you be free bibiase and all. But when the Messi say, and every manifesto spans 4 years. Obedru ye no ono asan ka kire say wa chiche ma fi bi obesi 50. Till 2013 first year wanye bi. 2014 o kate sword e we kumfi. Professor Mills Krum. Na ya
na no kro wie.
And the but all corner na Kwame Alovi and a headmaster. Nti
Ndc Communicator.
Yes. 29 owie. Ofeli ho. What the 29 for 200 na a 14.5%. Ne major campaign promise no or deliver 14.5%. Na do dan ko Akufo-Addo. Major campaign promise ana Ghana ni bi anim a free SHS. Would deliver 100%. On a major way. Good. And na ne yaba say ye koko election bill. Well, lose to 2016. Why do you suddenly change your principle? Has John Mahama now realized, say,
education
free SHS will not destroy our education? Because, say, me will GDS free SHS best say young woman under no circumstance, and I may change my principle. I'm a young woman say, but, and now I can say, President Mahama say, "Obe to free SHS."
And you say,
"Na say onimu ni ono pe." 2. Or say over 2 billion. This was in 2019. Now, when you implement the free SHS, no, ne 2 years. I have third academic year. Tina nkwadano numbers no, enduru 1 million gra. You have 840, but ne ekwe nim. 2 billion. Also want to mean for 2 billion shenguma fiankwamu under free SHS. And now ye ka say, and ye 2 billion bill, and 3 billion Ghana cedis a year because of
numbers
no, it's at 1.4 million. From 840,000 I bet also at 1.4 million. So will he now use the 3 billion? A question is a Ghana for you be say home. You be saying the obeka say ani. And so now on count till you used to 3 billion say you know, excluding private schools. But he is saying so bedura
or the private schools
or private school back on there say every 3 billion konani. Yeah, as MPP dey him say e konani no tem bia e be increase. But yanko your mama principles. I will not use 2 billion. I say I try 2 billion do 3. What the be back home? But on him, I had no money dangerous Magana Wofua SSC here because he has made a statement say, and you be an essay about Triamano.
Wow, country.
Why no Wuska Ghana? Your mama, my criteria no. Opesia to Abamanu ye. Now, me makoto Abamanu ya. Or Becca me say, we a teacher, we are management ni 2 bet to your school fees. Now you were free. We are nurse and we are management ni wait me to your school fees to my you were free. We are Greek extension officer because Ghana any measurement any why the Wuska why the Niska. To anono dear when you trim in his at the back of his mind, you know, when him why no be you my free. But what is that principle? You are promising free no academic fee policy.
I invest.
One tray and say why no ne betu na why no ne ntua bi.
O ka letra.
Nti akwada. Now for betimi atua secondary school no. I don't know want to mean to just academic fee. Because Ghana school fees in a term every academic fees. So. KUST academic fee 490 Ghana cedis for almost all the faculties. But I could pay 390 and medical school for
5 something.
It was true. Basically, averagely,
they never said in 500.
Parent when yes car, entia secondary school fees
amane ba no
entimi ntua over 40 million money ba university for entrance because we academic fee no free ma ne yebeka no ebro 4,000 Ghana cedis. Where is the principle? 2, what say now per se Ghana for bebre etumi ko teacher training, nursing training. Nti we allowance na free ho because allowance na esi yen kwan.
Ema yen fado do.
Ba wo ko no. Na nkwada e wo teacher training say wo Ghana 46 ni na no. Na ye 44,000.
Teacher nursing na
That be teacher for nko the 46 colleges of education in Ghana. President Mama Efri aban mu hand over Amananado 2016 no.
44,000.
Na ni pay wo mu no ye 44,000. But sa amre no. Na what allowance him because o person nipa no basoro ti na watimi afa ama na bedru 44,000 do justification no na nadu be na ehu se ntoro na odi kire yen because na nadu aban na restore allowance but ye ka say teacher trainees ye 69,000
after so man to allowance mo
oh no it is said your mama say 44,000 ti wo twa allowance na nkwara na do 69,000 no why silent to allowance ho a wa wo fo awutie no then na wo yem ye because otwa allowance mi se nkwara no adoso e say de ba akosuru bebiri enti wontimi ntua 44,000
e say do 60 no be no
adu 69,000 wo ye school ni wo ye babunu wo secondary school wo bepe teacher training no be akwa enjoy allowance. Doesn't your mama seem dangerous to you? The same thing for nursing training allowance. Utwam say wo man numbers akosoro. Na do be nkora na wo school mu na akosoro say wo de no bebre. He o make a statement me say na do over ambitious. Say o so obesi hospital or every district agenda 111. Now, not every district needs a district hospital. We can usunyani. Not every district needs a district hospital. Now do they say, man sini biya se onya pomudina suye. Se ukwa manoni babia batumpona. One, and yet district hospital ni here omo. Eye lane. Kwa we nyina fear waso eye bia 20. They assign a medical officer. On the first point of call. If you be a problem or pomdine mo na mo friend of first. No bedru na bro ne soa. Wa refer to the nearest hospital. Ye nru ho. Ye de ye say yes ya pomdine afie no ama mansini. Do mama so oni gidie wom enye papa nyansa nim okaka wo voter region. Enai wo say no nim say agenda 111 no enye yie. Ye ntumi. Afi ne on number bia wo say ye mpenti ya aboso aye plaster. So let me change my principle. Or say me ba mo ma me kwan a meto agenda 111 ni nyina so. No, you don't have a principle as a leader. Enra, they pushed Trump on abortion several times. Yes or no answer. I say no. A state issue. The American states nan deal with it. And a federal issue. But your mama and correct sana no. Because who say nipa no pay pe wa alcohol.
Ojuka so on kwa de buy.
Na men ka se michiro oba amoma bono is Kentampo South o se nanado e de Ghana ban sika e na akoto machines drip machines no na ebedru ye no MPP PCC de omu posters abobo ho na enye omu bottom sika enye nanado bottom sika enye ba omia bottom sika enti NDC fo nko wa why a statesman o former president omu nko wa why obi poster. He has forgotten say RLG laptops. Nani already any the any poster o. A picture ya design ya ka ho wire enye.
And if you obuti ni crowd.
What so computer no faster. For near the kind by a Jomama picture. And nya bia sabio. Any bottoms kana. He brought 29 NDC we answer no moko. There is not a single one of movie and your mama picture kese mo. He block. Mama opa chere Ghana for so the bottom scan here
signboard and a billboard na bo hono kra no de ne picture to so ma chiro ho Mahamad's e-blog
me say until I make a sure say you discuss the principles of leaders my baba bia no so una it is a would the aban sika eco share laptops now my be design you picture shem ye sign the picture e wo mu say yes fa picture na e bakane wa hunu say nyo bottom ska obi poster keke da ho anso kra to a etumi why no won't you say you don't have a principle as a leader and me follow sa nipa no because do be kwa ma wan ha ubetra ba bi akasa chira be hwe na ogina ba bi asesa na no ama why a third person because now your mama Ndc spokespersons be bre are useless because some be your maka ne ba bi agina so a okoduru ba bi an wasesa ne ho ajinkwa enne ye kase kanema mpani John Dramani Mahama see a ma kwan ma oba wo de ye sika e bete Ghana Health Trust na e be friend Mahama Care. This is the abridged form of their manifesto. Abridged manifesto ni.
2024 then.
Ni why na anu yi. Na ni so mu main manifesto ni ntimi ma abonten.
Asa.
Yen ko page 23.
Wakasa asem na wakai no.
Heading no, to further ease hardships, we will introduce various social interventions to alleviate the current economic hardships and protect the vulnerable. This will include the Ghana Medical Care Trust, Mahama case.
We may one of them.
What kind I read it? On the meaning I
now I know the Ghana is cannot be. And I
the former president for you. Nia wunya ma inconsistent na ya ma u to me only principle nya so inconsistent inconsistency de akura de say nka bia obekọ kakra no ba ono no de ne say onkwa ma u on sign manachi I do not believe in free SHS e be say o ma no masua gina ho
impossibility
chuna ho say Ghana for every the free SHS as also free SHS dey e pa yi na be boa no you cannot be a good leader right Nelson Mandela can't be or see nipa biara or change nano depending on nipa on need in common what to mean you can for papa any man who changes his principles depending on whom he's dealing with cannot be a good leader. Nelson Mandela statement no. And that is why John Mahama failed. Only principle
Mahama case
me say Mahama nya mayo ade a wose Akufo-Addo pieces aye na be de be poster abobo drip machine hunti yanko wa wa na nye be scan be de toy no ono ade a wo dwene se wonya kwan da achi bi obeye no de ni din ato so dada
ana enye yi no
yenye yo o de ni din ato so in advance
Mahama
he
enti wo mekọgba atwede o ayi no krachi no o mekọgba atwede o drip ho o krachi no so o ma hu manifesto no say Mahama say or the bibi be friend Mahama case na
Ndc for 100 o ma read the manifesto through 5
David
I'm telling you that be am catch us be say can say no credit that wa fa anye he
that's what part
I see I present the question Ndc communicators na kasa say do do say the wo we bi we ya kasa wo bi
I'm parking kind
me say you may have your belief you may have one kasa near wujidi don't impose it on Ghanaians if it's not good.
So up to me.
I mean, can't say me true. Dr. Baumia, a true book. Former President Mahama, a true book. They all want to be the leaders. Fortunately, they are all nordness. Bibia. But Bibia di near one nim, near what GD, near almost near Hunu, and never Ghana. Good. Well, me actually any book in 2010. You lose 2008, you know. Not true book 2010.
The title.
Transforming African economies. No. And I say Africa. Be koye ni man. Ya Ghana nko an o. See ebe to me a catch up with the developed world. Yen drift na yen call digitalization.
And you about me.
2010, 14 years ago. na ba omi atworo sa ade no
to about 283 now MPP
ye 2 year no okokyera ade then as visiting scholar who so a professor associate professor then as professor no trust abuku no owie na obese call Zimbabwe
my first credita
dabi
me say na me say me call good free on maba
ti ba omi ade no ne say SSA bibi man called digitalization nti ne obeye mampani abedi akire onye mampani o na hwe ye manifesto 2016 ame won ha digitalization ya nhede am push ho ani sani ono ade ne nimde owo mu asisa ma ne more or less abet say abamu ekura digitalization abedi kan a obia anije ho kanema mpanyini nso so
my
first coup d'etat page 154
ose say
ose
preach on
oya brantie no na onye scar
go disco
or spending no aimlessly na ne na otade ye pa ne say odi ko disco na ono de akura no na ope disco saa say babre so no na curfew wo Ghana ntinebo 8 soja for we say obi ana tina disco bie 3 awia 3 na bapon anwumre 8 ezeze 8 no bo eze 8 mo no obi afri ho nti ebo 3 bia oko disco ansa na wabeda tio curfew wo ho ti disco na ye na nadwo no ese aba awia 3
to 7:30
ese 8 dia na obi ada but every day wako aimlessly woni but idea onye ska was say no kwa ono ana atwero onye bia ne hye no page 154 enu ntina ne manifesto committee Professor Boafoma Transi mfie 9 Professor Boafoma na num ton o si elusu election ne manifesto committee start adwuma but start adwuma nyina be ye ba de anim difo 24 sembi anim na ko fa 24 by okay
I'm saying na ani omo
24 hours mo de bada be this year na ba
da bi o I'm saying na ani o agenda wan fa nka ho
wo de ba me kan ne me kan no be hunu ne me kan o da de 24 aba ba force ba tenase anim difo ahyehye bibia for 24 no ho ama 24-hour economy of John Dramani Mahama or promise here no there is nowhere disco room there is nowhere night clubs room ne reset ni page 32 manifesto committee no etro ne bebe nim se bebe yo
24-hour economy no
24-hour economy no
okay
na bedi majo mama say ko ready
okwa insert bi
for no gidi say we are no ko disco
to be shame
ti eba no the disco shame no the night club shame but in the manifesto there is no night club there is no disco
it kind
key sectors of the 24-hour economy policy. The 24-hour economy will focus on selected public institutions with significant customer traffic, such as ports and harbors, customs, the passport office, the DVLA, and others. It will also focus primarily, but not exclusively, on agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, construction, financial services, extractive industries, sanitation and waste management, hospitality industry, retail centers, transportation services, health services, security services. When our manifesto, discotheque and nightclub on an edition. Your manifesto committee, no. Professor, to catch the master. What to me for Sadia with me, Professor Boafo. Me draw manifesto, me banko shemfe be 24 hours nightclub. Imagine ho.
Anani je wona fasa.
But ono ye babunu no. This kon wako. Minim so ati na me kire ya.
Che say
ba umi ye babunu no. Osua computer. Osua niam hyehyeye. Ti ba umi ase obema ne abafu computer magana niam ye nyina aye mre. Your mama no tutu onu computer no ohuna de kro.
Ko disco.
Amanfo osua computer no what na ayi disco. Awia 3, awia 4, awia 5, anumere 6, 7 what this go bro. To ara say. Onu nyame o, onu ni book no wa wo bibia no bie page 154. Ne eya wo hopa where da ye painful no say no onye scar or spending aimlessly.
Onwe ho no say no.
So now,
yeah Dave, back am ya di bi ma ho. Boss ebo tornado asem na yenti. Yeti tornado tornado akasem bi pa na asem na tornado kan na
We are supposed to be social democrats, for God's sake. And what do social democrats do? They consider policies and programs that inure to the benefit of the wider and larger majority of the population, rather than contribute to what is happening. Elections being a ritual for the circulation of elites. I stopped attending NDC congresses as far back as 2000 because our congresses never extended to the discussion of policies and programs. It was only for elections. Elections of party officials and flag bearer who RAZ Matters and
NDC Congress and we the papa beer be more to Ponda.
Debbie
Do a jaco.
Aye.
So you see,
I am this new.
Panyirinya NDC your mama no
Debbie.
We mu yabo mu ministers no. Na your mama call Rollins if you onya konwa ntraso.
Debbie.
Toniedu is among the first batch of ministers Rollins worked with. Deputy Defense Minister.
Aye.
The already
we jam Congress
only Rollins or no part say Rollins free power no. Adwini bi any NDC mbio. No jaye. But unim, Tina make us say this 2024 elections Ghana for yenya botrema ye ho. Na yenti obia. Yenhwe obia ne yoye, yenhwe obia suban. We said Dr. Baumia launch MPP manifesto. Or if you know making 7 February statement.
72 points, 70 points. No?
Every platform obejina so no. One of the points 2 or 3 or 5 and all 5 is plenty. But she said it developed into a full booklet manifesto. Free say a manifesto babontin. Dr. Baumia jina platform bia so say okasa say ahemfo anim, say asofo anim, say party mabuna anim. Obey near efa mo ho. No one more di ho nkomo. Ofa NDC manifesto a. Any babia say easy and ebe wi abam. But former president jina platform so a. Obe kire ni manifesto mu no. Easy no twa mo.
Don't be called demonstration ti.
Oh, and he Azungwa. Yam call the second. Yam free principle no. Me catch you say your mama the president pain. Now, on make promises to this country. 280.
A Tamara president nana.
Other pre-president.
2012.
2012. President Mama made 280 promises.
And so why say or they be our boy Akufo-Addo to say or make promises akese.
Yeah, you need na book ni. And yeah, promise won't be I'll do this, I'll complete this, I'll initiate this. 280. 280. We are making my soft copy. We are making my spread it. Oh, check here. The ordinance Sakaye
218.
77. 203 1 year home. What the percentage are 27.5%. Tiani are running, they are 28%. To make a huge booklet, say manifesto. Now they be to Ghana for any year, GD to Abama. Now could deliver more or how much more do no tree. But on Mr. Professor Nana Jopoko, my so UCC. Now we try 49 crowd failing. So to get 28, a complete failure.
Why we
are at him. And the challenge you almost say, yes, so see 2016 and 2020 manifestos are there. 2016 you deliver 83%. 2020 you deliver 80% so far. They should come and challenge us. If you said Dr. Baumia meeting the press, and this in Ibia out. That is the day we brought this out. Dr. Baumia can make it statement. Ni ya ya to ho.
About
why?
Mama about.
Say.
Asiba mwa be kasa be oroso. And I want it.
Asema okani mu no. Say okasa rororo ne say okasa slow no. enyi question bi ano question yi ano ne say all kasa slow no wo so ogina bonti o kasa tatata te machine gun bo obegina ho no de o kasa boko no o de ba ko tudwa se ne be obetini yi so we make 280 promises we deliver mu 77 28%. Kere na be challenge say da bi me so mama me nkora na transi aye mo de anu nyina wo so mo deliver say. That is where intellectual discourse.
Oh boys ya do me Mahamani ya kura.
Eko.
Boys ya do me Mahamani yo.
Me say intellectual discourse. Send ye no ne say me ye baako. When you went to man to me anye mi no anka ho. No abekire say man to me anye bi fi say we ntra. And a friend intellectual discourse. Obi dia begina ho aka kire o say wo gyina Ghana fo ani mu hye yembo. Ahanu adu wotwe. Uye mu adu osonson no kura anya nyina na ye wie na mesan call back ne obonsa me de pen afa ho bia wanye but we gave it to them do we answer baby e green no and e de mo say delivered but na me ma ba ko 15 offer ne manifesto we 15 review the capitation grant periodically to keep pace with cost levels ye trust say delivered
ba no kura se wan se da nya papa bia
no 4 years of the mama capitation grant one for one person akura nka ho. But he wrote to us Ghanaians, say he would review it periodically. Say Miyama boy kosoro no, and no befa. No wonder say natural kwa short. Because the President Musi in 2010 no, and na anado beto so. President Kufuor free power. Na capitation grant here 30,000 na 3 cities. 2010 na Professor Musi increasing by 50%. And na a call 4 cities 50 pesos. And no na anado beto so. And na first year 2017 budget here they call 9 cities. 2018, he had called 10 cities. This year, can say 15 cities. But the 8 years of NDC capitation only increasing by 50%. By year 8 years, no, you increase the capitation grant more than 100%. The next, school feeding. He is the worst since the inception of school feeding. He is the worst. Honestly, the shop school feeding. Man, Penny be anywhere. Obia manifesto more will handle the school feeding to make our case better. No. On them making specific promise. Say, what the school feeding back every rural community and all needy areas in Ghana. President Kufuor didn't school feeding by free power. No, now the school feeding is 600,000. Prof Mos 4 years. Or Konan Kwarai the school fee 1.2 million. Your mom free power, Nan Kwarai the school fee 1.6 million. President Kufuor the 600,000. Professor Moss 600,000. Look when you're full 4 years, 600,000. Your mama full 4 years or the 400,000 in account. And now you can say Kwarai the school fee 4 million. Now Nado, at the 8 years, no, I didn't Kwarai 2,400,000 in account. Yes, yeah, that 2 million or so, and then they pay. So, Mama shall me boy, me. Your mama share boss school fees about the boy for my atiso. On the bay introduce utility bill or investors.
Talk about to heavy.
Me time as SRC president nearby, I negotiated it. We will pay, will not pay. We will pay, will not pay. About me, my breso. Then fancy you. I have the bill here. Because a letter, President Mama buying extra the brain. That be a me,
Professor Jane.
No, Pogwajima, Minister of Education. Any summary of electricity bills for selected universities. But where ye, over the brain, no much rain, be a cotia. Electricity Company of Ghana, Electro Voter House, payment of utility bills, University of Ghana, way UCG4, and the Trodi Command Vice Chancellor Ghana. And Vice Chancellor Ghana, no time be out near president. Ne school na secretariat no. Tisamre na Professor Ayiti. And the president. Tina secretariat no Legon. To a mutual letter no command Legon. Date no ye to receive on the 20th March. But a mutual letter no 17 March 2014. Nipo also a friend K. Ataforsen, Acting Director, Customer Service. Dear sir, following the directive from the Ministry of Finance, as per their tied letter, we would like to inform you that effective January 2014, you are to pay for all your utility bills. However, Ministry of Finance has agreed to make provision for the payment of all arrears as of December 2013. You are therefore requested to make the necessary arrangement to settle your electricity bills. Kindly contact the undersigned on the regional manager for Accra East region, ECG, on telephone number this. Bills nini. Do we na university biya bill I say okotua echo. Then Ghana let away no.
Bobe me my bill no.
University of Ghana na ne bill for 1st January eh 1,092,842 Ghana cedis 71 pesos.
As a balance man as almost be
Na 10 billion 900 million 920 million. KUST. Now 829,000, which is 8.2 billion.
And then on beche them students in the tree.
Beche odi ameba. University of Cape Coast. Now 244,066, 2.4 billion.
As a cover 3 billion.
Tia check no. You have to down know say will it follow for a semester because students in their bills month. Say o chedeka almost semester fee. Your name said yeah by vice chancellor framing the actually me come on. You on another letter ba. Where near set tekwe trokoma ECG for. Say abayin tua utility bill to omo pe omo bills a omo investors no. And I omo no gina so e tro we bre investors no. Okay, good. Ya kwatranse a ya wo na office vice chancellor framing Mekoya Otiho, Director of Finance, Pro Vice Chancellor, Investi ECG, Director, the Director of Electricity, Mr. Ansa, Director of Development, Omunati will be Estate Director. I'm some Kojima Kunya. Payphobia Bobo Tai, Titianim. ECG, Accra East, Directors. Omoba, we are negotiating how we are going to pay our fees, our bills. And yes, you, your mama, I'm the man of Pokajimai. I will also make a tremor. Right? We sat. Yeah, koche ye bill as students no. Now bia we student a what hostel a buying school no.
What campus?
Hall no. Now bet you 900 Ghana cedis as additional fee to your fees. 9 million it is cano. Yeah, near high dynasty abontin no. Students are all year continuing to that abontin. We bet you have 500 Ghana cedis because we use to library. We used to project our light to lecture theaters. You have 500. Or more, you have 900. I started fighting this. Something to say because now, as MC say, those days, now they were expecting 3 universities to lead: KUST, UCC, Legon. God, I can say for me, answer. Unfortunately for me, Legon SRC president Ndc, KUST president Ndc, Legon SRC president there, Mimi mate. Ono na newe K2 North NDC candidate Edem Agbana, former deputy youth organizer. Maybe okay a UCC no na Legon. They could not talk. No guy no okay dear friend Fuga Kokono. Kewa NDC na me kwam ye MPP ni
na no mo fighting.
Na students in there hwemani.
Ana mo so dem no kafa ho.
They wouldn't talk. Hey, me say, Okuja to a black one inviting all leaders of institutions in Ghana.
That no university.
No, you're deputy education minister. In charge of tertiary. On the end of Accra International Conference.
Yeah.
And you're quite nice. Or be convince you why we should accept to pay the utility bill.
Or no, Becca be Biafra or Naka highway. No.
He was pushing it. Opa Obia Utibia Google. Okuja to on student utility. Or say a yes year betia. Near starting a Samarinum, because ultimately, or minor betia. That could be beba, Tia by Yonsum. Me fight ya, ma 1 man or NDC Peninipa, me bonny dinner, because we are critical. Some of the man who's in the Bruno, a friend and I say assembly battler.
Yeah,
not many in the whole UCC council. He attacked me once. So why am I so noisy everywhere? Talking like that.
I saw catch that.
Yes, meaning how it takes to generate 1 watt of electricity.
Pennymono.
That is the question he asked me. Do I know how much it costs to generate 1 watt of electricity? All Kasana and Vice Chancellor Famachi, no, then to me because you saw say, Minya Kwayan Kameka Wansen. Yeah, okay. Students paying for utility is the way to go.
Ablakwa. And then Nekasa Sano.
Me say, wait, November 6, 2015.
And then Nekasa Sano.
To Kuja to Ablakwa. And I know what push Ghana or for say, young some utility bill. Young fair on to her. Hey, President Mama promised Ghana for 3 inland ports in this manifesto. So obesi baako ewo Nkwanta. Obesi baako Gambia number 2. No obesi baako ewo Boankra.
Se Boankra le kwa komu ye free ya akọ north.
Me say wanya ho hwe the 3 no wanya krokra. Krokra o. 2020 manifesto no. That is why he was planning to take it to Wabili. And now what kind of 2016 no there. No what promise he say obeye Boankra, obeye Nkwanta. What can you say na when you Nkwanta. Dio Nkwanta, Boankra, Gambia number 2. You are no can no. He promised us fishing landing size 12, fishing post 2, 1 year 1. I say fishing 53. So they remember me been through answer. Then be ya e ma say me kan sa keke. Page 50.
I'm for ya David Buache Bono East Regional Secretary Ndc Communicator na we chama utumi ka say be say sa Bono for no dey.
Fisheries. That no. The NDC government will introduce the fishermen's life insurance scheme in my muscle. Also, but I call the next one. Construction of 2 fishing harbors at Elmina and Jamestown, and landing sites at Exim, Discoff, Mori, Fete, Manford, Winneba, Senyabreku, Teshi, Ada, Keta, Abotuase, and Germany, using part of the Chinese Development Bank loan.
Oh yeah.
1 year 1. Yeah, can say
Jamestown.
All the 14. Na na do ayewie we be Elmina nyame bo afiada Senachi fiada na do be Jamestown fishing harbor
you see I come true
but your mama attempt one cry but today he's promising again do ha me summit we na me to me kenkan etiase me follow your mama da where you failed promises.
What be come?
Your mama promised. Na never dey tell the book as here when ono ne dey when here dey. Nsem bi na make a chiro. Hwe? So wo hwe nipa bia say na make no. Ye wuji di na dey adwuma. Truly. Na Ghana post offices nyina akofam.
Na enye se ko na gu.
Wonim. Your mama adwene a wo dey promise ye ne say Ghana post office abu no nyina agu no. Ono be change any community radios na waye ho mobile money joints na waye ho na ECG and utility bill collection points say be ya ho be busy the post office bet me to electricity ho bet me akọ mobile money ho
bet me
akọ kasa ho community radio ni ono no gidi no and one we say how can say ya obi a ono no be post office pay 68
Adia David ye John Mahama no pay.
Obi be catch you say, oh, akon asema okay dey oboa. Page 68 of NDC 2012 manifesto.
David Buachi.
Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies. 1. Filing of existing vacancies in the existing MDAs and the staffing of the newly created ones. Conversion of post office buildings across the length and breadth of the country into community information centers and utility bills payment and money transfer collection points. You no kind no na dwene no. Ene
adwene kra de so.
Ene Dr. Baumia obo ko ho no. Ya convert in the post office samana ne post office for the near kwa amanone. O pese odi ade ma no busuani wa amanone a o de kwa akere ananum na akoduru. Ba ne Dr. Baumia adwuna ka ho bi o ne se. Ono na breso no. Obi ankodi line copy passport bi o. Because you only nyina ho. To do mobile money phone apply. Now the phone na tu ya wo ho na post office for the abrel. That's the level Baumia is taking Ghana's post to. The level your mama is taking to reset it as I want to me. Now, person say
information center,
inquire community information centers, inquire utility bill payment points. That's the difference of the two we are talking about.
ECG for so many baby on bills na.
Pension. Hona na me wono. Me ka say ninja no. President Mama promises obey pension ama kuafo nko a. the fishermen and mainstream farmers. Yet say train president mama 4 years. One more pension so that page 58. I think what? Some of so nya daji can be book na bo say. Your mama no
me hokura dwiri me.
Agricultural finance. Initiate a pension scheme for farmers as well as an agricultural insurance scheme to cover agricultural risk. We no can you. They enter money every way so. In the new manifesto
2024 then.
2024 you know. Pension promising for farmers and fishermen ko want to me.
Ah want me anya no.
26. It said do the Amagana nyina. Page 26. Pension. Implement money a unique pension scheme for informal sector workers such as commercial drivers, commercial motorcyclists, Okada.
Okada show.
Okay. Commercial motorcyclists in bracket Okada. Small scale miners, farmers, fishermen, traders, market women, creatives and artisans. Artisans, you know, carpenters ka ho, plumbers ka ho, masons ka ho, welders ka ho, fitters nyina ka ho. What promise 2012 4 years ye to Obama as president. Akuafo nko awanyo. And now the Akuafo na ka ho. They say they Ghana bi adwuma bi a ye bia including obi a otwi moto nyina obe mo pension.
But my kind manifesto no 2012 the any baby and all say teachers call rural areas no be ma wo incentives be boa. Is there?
Emuso wa ha.
Ewi akire no wa ye o ba so de teacher dabere ma be se we.
Teacher ni bia obe accept postings. Akonkrom ketuam no. Wa ketua no mu 20% ye de be ma top up as incentive. Wanye da na wasan atworo.
So teacher dabere mu.
2012 or promises say obeboa ma ye yi assembly ayi DCs ye beto be so aba. Wa mo ho da ye to aba ma no. And then wasan dia be shegu. Or promises 2012 so betu assembly man for ka. Wanye da and then wasan dia be shegu so betua assembly man for ka. But the difference a Ghana and Central for mu ye nya atwem ne say obi ono nya final authority so be implement say anema we nyina no mu misa no. But Dr. Baumia so na wonya ne. So mad. Ni ono ye president no kura ntumi anya ne de no. Ma me ma the next employment. Na no uni ma read your manifesto na me hunu ba bia obo number. Say adwuma we be fa do wi. But Dr. Baumia timi approve say MPP ba ba mu no. Na Ghana security service for nyina 49,914. Soldier for nka ho. Fire service, police, immigration, prisons. Adwuma 4 we. Na do over power 2017 7th January. No omododo nyina 49,914. Within 8 years. Hese omo number ni 86,234 na do aban ko ande 36,320 almost double.
I double.
I feel the point of interest. 2016 total immigration Ghana ha nyina adwo mama aban fa 64. I'm telling you 64 Madam Sefo asen ahemfo. I said no me catch no. Yeah, but
84 was from torn that time and then
omo ton akohin.
Recruitment no so mo ye no.
Unim. Na IMF freeze no. Nti omo to be for 43 years na omo for security. Ti ansana be fa bi no. Just say obe kire say achekwa no ye commander wo be kwai oko retirement. Ti ye promote to David akoye commander. David position abeda ho as bia this position inspector inspector bishim and now you promote to ti ase beba abeda ho for recruit be for recruit one okay ase ahemfo share meeting from Honorable Kennedy Japan so almost no only the omo now the only immigration school we have in Ghana we had I mean you so sa amre jo mama free nkruma breso immigration school ba ko pa na e won Ghana ye asenfosu. Now the whole year last year yantemunka last 2 years yantemunka afi mo be fa nipa aduosia nan na ase miensa no kurokura ni wa onye bi akora bi free ho ase north ase south ase central
omo na school no ma sa so
e wo ma do no mo kere Japan lead wo mo na omo ngi school no mfra ban sem after omo de a na omo nye ne nursing training and omo nim so omo man benya so mfa so ase na me ka kere we then this government came Ebaya Dr. Baumia first security activity no call kate sold for renovation of the whole school. Buildings are yesi no honya agro. Fi say ya ban yi not a single year and you have immigration less than 600. Not a single year. Your year be for 1,200. But unim na ne then say na do aban say immigration school mienu aka ho. Ne ba ko te pa santiman mu ha. Na ba ko Eastern region. Na ye omiensa ba ye ba ban mu na Ghana nyina immigration school ye ba ko pe eno ane asimfo so fire service free bro nyina breso but fan kroma breso a be si jo mama breso Ghana fire service training school nyina na ye ba ko pe teshi ene ye 9-4 dia on kantanya bi wungu north east anya bi chebi anya bi tisa aban ye sa afi bi akora bi amfa 100 anya 400 Yansi school no say ebe man abe white elephant say ye person school keke ni e painting my hu say fire service for college wa ha this all ye babunu na mpanyin form ye no way promise wa today as we talk in the MPP manifesto Dr. Baumia promise yen say as head of security in terms of their board or council or channel on wo matanase one niema miensa human resource this year ye ka say adwumayefo no ye 86,000 but the omo can say obia be ma numbers bi within the 4 years of Dr. Baumia every year bia on for 5,000 ka ho 4 years in 2028 no Dr. Baumia say ne commitment obefa mabunu nko a security service police fire immigration prisons 20,000 stated black and white in the manifesto. Black and white. Your mama Babunu East. Or say, in their manifesto, I've read all. But say, never, or say police in Kuobe had 25,000. But the records of the NDC in 8 years in security service and 20,000. 15,000.
So bad anyway.
Tio, Tina make us say, Yemwe. Enyen tokwa say won wa bedim fie nwotwe first 4 years as vice president the next 4 years as president security for amofo omo nyina nru 15,000 o de emfa no 50 yema omo 20 de enka say omo ba no 2009 no na Ghana security nyina ye 20,000 na omo de bi be kan ho
so far 20,000
yes nay wo promise one service 25,000 wa bra a full service a whole year offer nipa 64 ena nia ehu ne say emra ono fa 64 ne say won to me nya nyina no na wo se Ghana payroll e bloated as in what you say
Spanish capability trade my forecast
o se Ghana sky di trade my forecast no dosun dodo Samra work na security for 44,000 na security for 86,000
you better not track
which what them tell you emra work na Ghana teachers ay less than 150,000 and now ye ka say Ghana teachers bro 400,000 emra work asa no na health service workers in Ghana ay around 100,000 and now ye ka say omo bro 250,000 tie me ayam hihye wa say ade na papa ye di capitation grant gi ano 450 pesos eno kra wantimantua all kono wo de ka more than 300 billion cedis na now the capitation grant ye 15 cedis na ebeja no na nkura no so akomani
right abuja for David Boache Bono is regional secretary jawajo na chama utumi prophet I was a keneka me ko nas ko jempaye abed fokwo wa ha fokwo ti sen
me Joshua bro
na David fen one or two ade
accept no say who share the say now can
say also bro be wo hafo
oh the dey ya na phone so say the digital ma ya na phone so yemfa
I'm looking for a time wa menya kwambafo abronye wa ha na menya David Buachi wa ha na menya your friend say abronye wa ha na me the original chairman
Uzechere
what that dear ekenya betorias wallahi
enra eko ahafo
okay
yene incoming vice president Napu Dr. Napu obo adwuma yi and then nona as a man say I have to pass it before I go back to Accra because there were some statements he made that were very emphatic. The NDC has started this galamsey agenda and they are even prescribing say we should shoot and what kill. And on say I have also there because of New Montino and yet they are small scale mining kakra and I want to stand on this your biggest platform na yemma galamsey yes nyina nti say Mahmoud Bawumia ye papa na pobo ni chidom no they are very emphatic. They are not going to shoot and kill any galamsey. Oh yeah, o small scale mining aye. Emrana Ediabane is very clear. Say it should be 100 meters away from any water body. That is very emphatic. Now the Mahmoud Bawumia they say manifesto about mining and they say the backbone of this economy is going to be by this miners. Because gold for oil no. Sa Bank of Ghana purchasing or gold purchasing program no. Ebe boa be strength ya me see deny dey ai kesi aside that was the gold news abe bo see na chi dom amana timi agina pintin it the next Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia economy no small scale miners no ehun ba be hia pa enunti e na oba be bie bank ebe mo madwuma na ai dey akoso sa agenda na ye fall a trap going to 2020 election omode ba na ye galamsey excuse me yes ye fight ya de ye wie na omrenze obin ho
kwakubu ahen no nam
kwakubu ahen Dr. Obin afa Minerals Commission boss afa chire na afi omo say sa de ne ntomu bi ye ka chire omo ne sa old NPP no sa 2008 NPP na utimi flip omo nye NPP we nye bi ne o David one de mi David aye wape book mienu enye mienu waye NDC for knows no NDC for knows no compare no kama so they are or compare no kama you know you see enura mi di Dr. Napoechi na mi hu say NPP presidential candidate they don't make mistake when they are choosing their running mates. Here say we keep saying that they are perfect pair. And to tell you what, I am for a was a war half. There's no difference between a half and Ashanti region. A pair. Omunina sum sikeja. Na yera na pokura duru hona o koto ache ohene and nam say I am for no who say ofi na po say nya ne papa na ye be ma ni papa ye oba and go timidi akonya no omo mane nkutumpo obia make sure say omu wo tunfu animase. I'm telling you, every single statement from Nobeko edeko kwapon edeba ayomso edeba fa ho ede ba nkasem ebe hwidiem obia ahemfuni nyina
fanu asi wonum kwapon de na asi wonum na ma David Fenwe
asa even dey say nyanwon but me gina ho ka kire o mu plain say see
Ndc
your parliamentary candidate and as MP awatena so 16 years honorable Amponsa and then ko 2004 and Tokwasi honorable George Buachi yes a candidate and then they be call from 2008 2012 2016 ni nyina Tokwasi am ye twetwa bi nsa de bitum 2020 ye ko fa different candidate ni akobi and Tokwasi am was say party ni pick up so what you say mini odisi poku am yana ne call primary so by omo ya ade wo kwapo ena Ntokwasa ya de ekusi but I'm sitting on this platform and telling them say me Captain Kudaba.
And so the security experts.
Say NDC was now for South. Campaign I be kui ye be see any omo kono boko. So omo de hwi biem. Na omo kreti ene mayhem biem a mimi kwaku fuku ablakwa. Me gina me papa Captain Koda tumi so. E de curfew ato omo so. No mo nya campaign was now for South be. I'm telling you.
Na tumi now.
Ah, me woni baby am ye adwuma.
Sorry about I report him so ye adwuma.
Okay, e duru ha be.
Support you necessary security.
Oh dear, e duru ha be. Me say, you be make sure so omo campaign wo constituency because it's
oba brom kasa.
You be brom mama, omo move step bi. Because tima mu fo agura ye die unua. Ye niam nsia ne wo. Eye de wo benya, de unua bi benya, de ukuro benya. So what you say, de wo mansi wo district benya, de wo region benya. Ena de wo man ni nyina benya ye nsia. Minute we. Menya mfaso bebre nipa bebre nya mfaso bebre obia no betima ga so nya afie se so mfaso obia no betima ga se ni nua bi nya ayini so aban we so mfaso oba mansin ni mu a he nya agenda 111 yesi okuku so what you say ye nya ambulance akwan a ye yi over 13,000 ye nya bi ya sa de drip be piso mfaso be biem na mansin na efe na sunafo sa na obia mansin na wo hweme no pa o ye bi ye ne wa have crowd ya sa de ye say nya regional benefit. You create region amaye. Yemu amenities, the STEM, your system, you're converting because in your region, you're converting to a Korea university. So what you say? Muni na unia, a dear be pa naka, and your man sianti a tuaba. So would the Ubenya, the Unia Benya, the my Benya, the district Benya, the region, and no mine in us Benyano. Nina da ho. But that's what you say. What me about betnas, what me am why ye di he. Aban we buy a Sunafo South. Any half for Cocoa rehabilitation programs have $500 million and you know Mokoje. Yenny and 1D1F. President Kufuor bar Toba or Cornwall say. I think that right after the 2020 election, or by us, after 2020, maybe Munya 1D1F there. Yet the Cocoa rehabilitation program, the Beba, now Baby 1D1F. Can you imagine say you track Cocoa Nibigui? FR reading labs, Mark 7,000. Sa 7,000 na fire no ni etua obia ka 500 cedis. So no ano na afuom no. So we multiply 500 cedis ni by 7,000 minua na ye 35 billion. 35 billion no bosumi bia no na aban kukuru 35 billion e de ba district wo e betua egu nkofo account. Ekawa. Enu no LFC 2000 no. And na 2022 and you know say I didn't yes fa brody dua esa ba no so fa nipa 800 ah omoji close to 1,000 be as high as 1,500 3,000 e wo ho e no so one obeko
right.
So what you say
it is omoji here
I know there me can cry because yeah to enim say nyame boa the tomu ba umia we ne a asumdue na ye enjoy wo so na fo sa no na beto aso. So what you say
right
say and from a money bis bo na ko dia wo de ne 24-hour discotheque ne ba be se niema wo ho no mo a mimi ntimi international anko bi
eno aye Albert Fokuo David ba wo hu bibia
me de sami ru na yi
dia mama juma meto aso
2012 ya na dia na obi fufuro so Albert no be 20 make 2012 because mra president mama de nanum sembe to ye ni
agana for to abama no
ogitum to abama no tini oka so be ye bia no it's a 22 won't be in fact 2016 manifesto njaje no in fact page 55 cash crops cocoa president mama promises say obehwe say Ghana betimi process 60% of our cocoa 60% okono nani obeto so eye cocoa processing factory Ghana haya ni wompa wamko wagu no
wagu
tina cocoa you process in Ghana ha edru 20%. So what the sabro na mane na ho.
What about 2024?
2024 NDC manifesto page 29. Rapid industrialization for jobs. Establish cocoa processing factories in cocoa growing regions such as Western North, Eastern, Central, Ashanti, Bono East, Ahafo, Volta, and Oti regions. So you'll be young kind of one, just one. What about how many regions? Western 1, Western North 2, Eastern 3, Central 4, Ashanti 5, Bono 6, Bono East 7, Ahafo 8, Volta 9, Oti 10. Your mama is promising not less than 10 cocoa processing factories.
Your ben why?
Wabra promising one to me anye.
Ni also be good.
Ni awo no kura na ebo o man no ye be na completely dead. Na na do aban na san ko pe bosia be che one kuma ye preja ne bio. This a na your mama be ka kire me say me hwe ni manifesto we mu. Na wa promise say obesi cocoa processing nya factories. Yanko the next one.
Na yempon.
Adeɛ baako a meyam hyehye me paa sɛ Ghanafoɔ ante na bɛgyina so to aba ma dɛ ɔmaama ɛbɛyɛ me ya paa na ɔman no daakye bɛbrɛ hwɛ sɛ ɔka sɛ ɔmaama ɛkɔ no ɔsɛ Ghana ka nyinaa yɛ sɛ mpɛ sɛ wɔa woka no yɛde yɛ adeɛ bi
figure ne
120 billion meboa okay
ɛnɛ ɔmo sɛ akɔ soro paa o
ɔmo sɛ nnɛ yɛka yɛ 760 billion menim paa na mebɛkyerɛ wo adeɛ firi sɛ na ado ba yi sika a wɔde awura nwoma sua mu nkoa
ɛboro mahama
ɛboro ka na maama de a yɛbɛto so Ghana sɛ number so wɔkɔ nyinaa ti sɛ ndc ni kɔ gyina baabi ka kyerɛ sɛ MPP foɔ bɛyɛ ɛboro ka ne nneɛma a ma bɛhunu sɛ bɛ nneɛma nketenkete a ɛwɔ dɔ maama ani so no nyɛ na ɛwɔ na n'ado ne Dr. Bawumia ani so meka kyerɛ under NDC na afi biya budget a yɛtwa kɔ Ministry of Education na yɛ 6.5 billion nhwɛ ni yie kura no 6.9 billion NDC under your mama 6.9 billion
budget allocated
ka wura ngomasuya mu pa 6.9 billion na do bedru yi education nkoa every year ska ekom 18.5 billion
times 3
besi say ye bayi scan na do aban de awura education mu kwan 129 billion Ghana cedis
more than Besian NDC for say
scan na Ghana di nyina ye beto so no scan ye de awura nwasua mu kwan abro sa aka no so this NDC ni hwe 120 billion say hey modi Ghana ka do 760 billion we de ebe dey ye wuo ye ntumi o omo na niam nketenkete wo omo ni so ye ba na Ghana economy size 250 billion Ghana nyina wo ton a enne edu 1 trillion Ghana cedis na do abai
abisafo ye pon na yakoni din Eddie David Boache Oyebunu is regional secretary foko ya pon say
Mr. 24-hour economy me wo assemble ko pe kan
1 minute pe I still way to the trust
yen kan okra nkyere yo me hwe analysis a menua David eye na me hwe eniema omo atwere wo mo ayi ni mu a so no ready temahabo customs ne sane manema ni nyina achem kwa me ni umiyo ni bit ma kantam say discotheque even this 24-hour discotheque even this election omuntimi create more than 5,000 jobs through that 24-hour economy he obata my port si amede ho na me eduma edu anadwa custom officer bi efe no mozongo obeba no agye na tade esu honom me say short collection obetwa wo no
ane eden
say wa ebia wo niema no wo de aba na usika wo se wutua no anso na bia ya hwe won krata ni ahwe niema ni ehu ne frɛ ye mu akotua bia so ye frɛ ne short collection na correct customer officers wo mani abra omugu wo mo ye adwuma 24 saa abra na bia mozongo na America na fe ne wo kofie
otu agye ne short collection
wo ye 24 hours no e wo hodada MPS does not rest any Sunday any Saturday any Friday every day is a working day
but I say
ukwa bia sectors na no obobo no mi wunu ba bia afa ni ba na 24 hours so what you say
you for ko wie wo amenka bibi nchiro na make say NDC for na supporters so mo read the manifesto no bo say panyin no dada o rate da bia make say we all the 276 constituencies in Ghana now from one well developed to the least developed 276 one last 70 MPs nyina bo so mo Ndc fo saa areas no nyina 24-hour economy to be adwuma ho opa ne yete yi yɛm fashion to my mu ha 47 constituencies Ndc kura 9
drop so
asomase kyerɛ me factory ɛwɔ new adubiase na adwuma ɛwɔ new adubiase a wo de MPP for yɛm pɛ bi your mama ɛmfa Ndc for nko abɛbɛ to mind 24 hours
ɛso nko disco na disco bi do
adwuma se kyerɛmase kyerɛ me a single adwuma ɛwɔ adwuma se kyerɛmase a wo de Ndc for nko amfa yɛse kyerɛ yɛ frɛ ase 24-hour economy on betumi ayi bi ko se kyerɛ from place drop on so na ko kyerɛ me adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ a ni NDC for listing no manifesto yi mu ni enka ho adwo mama na ankasa na ni gye nti wode aka ho nyina no kyerɛ ni wardrobe on so ne mpatamu a Europe area ya be 24 hours economy ba de opa ho ba bia ya betimi aka se nka hade kura ye try bia be
aswase
eno kura nka ho opa na aswase alaba fa ho anadwo
se ni pe de ho
wi ho sika nyina
e kyerɛ ayi Bantama High Street Osu Oxford Street kore say na hotie na we say aban djuma dodo say na wo a Bantama High Street
I say this
free Confanoche runabout ekosi
Abreport Junction
kyerɛ me Ghana aban djuma e wo hɔ a oben 24 hours
absa for my pona yankoda foforo ne yaba beto na dia for kora me dia David Boakye o tereka bet foko tereka me ni Kofi Asare from Axem kwara na me no mpremu na foko na fe so no aso de boka tem se na poso de bae bosse ba e wo MC na fe asigina kam na chi me mo fa ase eye Eugene so e wo MC ni Axem kwara na Kofi Asare